Ejecting coaxium particles. Pilot sync rate stable. Mind bridge initiated.
Aquila, taking off.
Hello again, people. Now, this is one of those times where I gotta criticize the main platform I play on as of right now, which is Xbox, right? Now, the recent layoffs have been definitely concerning I find them concerning for one main reason. Like, I understand why people were laid off. You know, when it comes to the Perfect Dark situation, a lot of those people clearly were not doing their jobs because the game they had nothing to really show, so they just put something together and then threw it out there and said it was gameplay when it actually wasn't. But there's another reason why there were layoffs, right? And that reason is, apparently, word on the street is Microsoft wants to implement AI into the development of video games, of future games. Now, I have a love-hate relationship with AI. You know, there's a right way to use it, and then there's a wrong way to use it. Now, I'll admit, I think AI memes are freaking hilarious. Let's be honest. They are hilarious.
Alright, first test. If there's any spirit here, do you want to make yourself known?
Get y'all's fuck asses out of my house, especially that dumbass.
Bro, what did I do?
I just don't like when people abuse it. You know, you got these people online that'll generate these AI art images and slap a freaking watermark on it like they did something. Like, it's like you didn't draw anything. You asked a stupid computer to do it for you, and they act like it's a masterpiece. No. What I don't want is for Microsoft to utilize AI in that manner. Now, if they're using AI, you know, as a means to, you know, I don't know, programming, you know, making the game work, okay. If they could pull that off, cool. What I don't want is for the artistic value to be destroyed in our video games. AI is not going to be able to do the same thing they did with Cyberpunk 2077, Elden Ring, heck, even Skyrim. Like, now those games, I think most of us can agree, were just... AI cannot duplicate that in that way. They're not going to. These games are going to have no soul if Microsoft abuses AI. And what I really don't want is if Microsoft does this and it fails, right? Say it fails. It could happen. And then Sony goes ahead and does the same thing Microsoft is doing. Because you know these companies will follow behind each other. I mean, when Sony raised games to $70, Microsoft raised games to $70. You know, they always do that. I don't want Microsoft to implement AI, it fails, and then everybody starts doing it. I don't want a dystopian future for our hobby. So Microsoft, if you implement AI and it ends up failing, just be careful, please. Microsoft, be careful. I don't know if they're ever going to see this video, but Microsoft, be careful. And Sony, just keep making your games yourselves, please. Don't implement AI just because Microsoft is doing it. Even if Microsoft pulls it off, just don't implement AI just because Microsoft is doing it. Please don't do that. Don't do that. I would rather you keep making the same type of games you're making than implement AI just because another company is implementing AI. Because we don't know how it's gonna go. So that's how I feel about that situation. That's one thing I'm afraid of in terms of Microsoft right now. That AI thing, I don't like AI. I don't like the idea of AI being used for video games like that. I don't know. Time will tell. We will see though, right? Deuces.
MVP.
Walking ain't something to mess with.